We're grateful to share our love of vintage toys, games, books, and comics with you. If you're enjoying the journey, please like and subscribe. Your support helps us keep the channel growing. Thank you for being part of the RetroCult. Greetings, RetroCultists. On this RetroCult road trip, we're in downtown Winston-Salem at the Low 5 Analog Archive, a curated haven of vinyl, cassettes, film cameras, art, and books. They also run photography classes and offer film developing, all inside a space that's bright, organized, and full of retro charm. The owners, John and C, are welcoming and super knowledgeable. So if you're near Winston-Salem, drop by and dive into the Analog Archive. Okay, so let's have a look at the things we found at the Low 5 Analog Archive in downtown Winston-Salem. First, I have found a copy of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. This copy is from a Watermill. I guess Watermill is the publisher. It was published in 1980. Overall, good condition. As you can see, it has a pretty nasty little tear on the cover, but I still love that art on the cover. And 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is one of my favorite Jules Verne stories. It used to be my favorite ride at Disney World. Unfortunately, it's long gone. I'd love for them to bring it back, but still, I think I paid $3, so nice little find there. Then another sci-fi classic, War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. I figured I'd much rather pay $3 and read the original classic than watch the Drek that they just released on Amazon Prime, calling it War of the Worlds. But anyway, so again, the cover art is what drew me to this. I've never seen this. This is an Andor classic. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the Andor TV series, considering this is about 40 years too early. Yeah, published in 1976, 49 years. But anyway, beautiful, interesting cover art. The tripods look more like just flying saucers, but hey, you get what you get. But I love this edition, and I love the story. Then I actually did find a doll, Roger Zelazny, To Die in Italibar, or Italbar. Didn't have this one. This one's in great condition. The only problem it really has is it's obviously been exposed to sunlight for a long time. The yellow spine has kind of faded to a pale yellow rather than the bright yellow, but otherwise the entire book is in great shape, and so that gets me one book closer to my Daw Yellow Spine collection. And then with this being the 50th anniversary of Jaws, the RetroCult crew just recently went to see Jaws on the big screen. It was my first time seeing it on the big screen again in 50 years. And just because of the parody cover and the fact that it's just such a weird subject matter, 101 shark jokes, biting humor from our funny, finny friends. This is just so fun. The little illustrations inside to what hobby does a shark like? Anything it can sink its teeth into. Awesome. So dad jokes galore. We'll be adding some of those to our arsenal. And then finally, I added the Battlestar Galactica vinyl soundtrack to my collection. Let's look at the back artwork. Yeah. Just beautiful. The slipcase is in beautiful condition, has a few little scuffs on the edges, but overall it's in beautiful condition. The colors are still very vibrant. The album looked very clean. I can't wait to actually play it. This one brings back a lot of memories. When I was in elementary school, there was one of the songs on here performed in the nightclub. Yeah, it's Love, Love, Love. It was played in the casino scene in the pilot episode of Battlestar Galactica. Kind of a disco-y style song, and when I was in elementary school, on certain days during physical education, kids were allowed to bring their favorite album, and they would play a track off the album for all the kids to dance to. And of course, I kept bringing this one. So I guess my nerd credentials were secure pretty early on. So anyway, that was our find from the Lo-Fi Analog Archive. Show you their card there. I have to zoom in a little bit to get you so you can see it. They're on Trade Street in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So if you ever find yourself in downtown Winston, check them out. They have a lot of cool stuff in there. They also one of the other features of the shop is they sell actual film cameras. They still sell the film for old cameras, and they do develop the film for you. So one service we're probably going to be taking advantage of is they will digitize old negatives as well. So we're going to be digging out some old negatives from my mom's storage unit, and probably be sharing those eventually on the channel, because there are going to be lots of pictures of trips to Disney World, Epcot Center, Busch Gardens, places like that I'd love to share with everybody. But that's it for today, and once again, thanks for watching. See you next time. As an added bonus, here are the treasures that Crazy Soda Guy, aka Chuck, and his son Grant found at the Lo-Fi Analog Archive.